Nice. Hello, and good afternoon, everybody in the live trading room. And of course, a big warm welcome to everyone currently watching through our live stream channels. Today is the 9th of July 2021. My name is Maurice Rothwell, English trading coach here at Traders Club 24 in Hamburg. And we're logged in for the US market opening power hour. So welcome. Schönes Nachmittag für alle Deutsche. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome, Mario, Michael, Alexander. Hello again. Good afternoon, Dieter. Thank you for joining. Mato, thank you for joining. Klaus, hello. Mike B, good afternoon. Hello, Joachim, Ralph, hello. Salut, Volker. Franz, guten Tag, schönes Nachmittag, hallo, Erhard, hello again, hi Minute, hello Oliver, Helmut, thank you for joining, Ronald, hello, Arcades, thank you for joining, hello, Cesk, nice to be here, Ronald, hello, Andreas J, hello Alois, thank you for joining, Marcus, thank you for joining, hello, good afternoon, Renata D, let's make some good deals, Rolf P, thank you for joining, and Volker, moin, and the Elba, moin, hi, Andreas N, Norbert S, thank you all for joining, welcome, so, let's get started. We have 14 minutes, 14 Minuten bis das Market Öffnung, 14 minutes until the market opening. Let's switch over the screen. As always, we're going to be starting off with the economic calendar. Tommaso, bonjour. Bienvenido. So, economic calendar, what do we have? This morning was pretty clear. We've already gone through this, but we'll go through it again. Lots of European news, Chinese news. We've got a lot of English news here coming out early on this morning before the European opening. And as we move down further over the lunchtime, we've had a speech from the Euro. And of course, we've had the accounts meeting policy there for the Euro also. And since then, a lot of Canadian news. So unemployment change, lots of stuff to do with employment over here. So some better than others. And then, of course, at the end, we've got there's some more news announcements coming out. So we've got a monetary policy report coming out from the Fed at 6 o'clock. However, we're not going to be trading at that time, but you're more than welcome to continue trading at those times. It's not prohibited. Yeah. So following this, there's not so much going on. However, I'm gonna give it about a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for volatility, I reckon. Where do we get started? So today, for everyone following for a long time, hello Andreas M, thank you for joining, and Rolf K, hello, thank you for joining. So for a lot of our viewers, once we do the report, we have no hedges left over. So far today, 5 trades closed, 47 euros and 62 cents. That's 0.16% profit. I know it's not our usual start to the day. However, we were doing some practice on the another strategy. So for everyone watching, no worries. We are picking it back up this afternoon, back into the usual daily swing. So yes, let's look forward to it a little bit more. Just a quick update. Yesterday we hit up on the 30,000, so that's 30K. That's 200% since November. So since November, we've got 200% in profit. That's a big milestone. We still got another 5.5 months left of the year. Let's see how far we can get it. Of course, we can always take money out from here and put it back to the 20K or all the way back to 10. But if we keep it going, of course, those numbers will only increase quicker and quicker with the compound interest effect. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. Okay. So great, super. Let's get started into looking at some setups. We've got 10 minutes until the opening, so more than enough time. First of all, I see a very, very nice big number paired with the daily pivot trade right here in the Nasdaq. Awesome trade. Just going to measure here to there, so that's 15. So first trade set, Nasdaq, big number. Plain and simple, easily done. We're going to go over to the next one here as well. So this is another Nasdaq chart, and I'm going to set up this Vola box there as the next pending order, and not to worry about triggering more trades, as if we do fall down and we trigger this trade, we can't trigger the sell on this one without closing the first one, and equally we can't trigger the buy on this trade without closing this one. So they're perfectly set. Should one go into another trade, it's just going to close the other, and it's pretty much a perfect little setup. So first trade is set, second trade is set. Let's move over to the Dow Jones. So Dow Jones, we have over here, we have a nice Vola box ready and set for us here. Also a big number on either side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this Vola box up as the first trade. So Vola box there, 20 points. And then what we can do is we can move over to our open range breakout chart, because we can just use it to set up these big numbers. So it's always beneficial to keep these morning charts open, as when we're using the Vola box, if we see another signal or another area of interest to place a trade, we can always take this big number for an example. So that's us set here, Vola box, and then over here we've got that big number set over on this chart too. So hello Amin, hello, welcome. Doris, hello again, welcome. And Gigi, thank you for joining. Ronald, so you will be in more or less long in the trend. Yes, Ronald. So it doesn't matter what happens with the trend. I don't, to be honest, the trend is not important to me here. If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. And depending on which way it goes, considering here, if it goes down, that's great. If it comes all the way down, it's going to trigger this box, but it's not going to enter into the next trade on this box without closing this one first. And vice versa. If it comes down here and reverses, we're not going to trigger the second trade here before it closes this box either. Yeah. And over here too, we've got the bottom trend set, and we've also got the top. So whichever way the market moves is going to trigger one of our trades regardless. Okay. That's clear. Perfect. Yes, there's a big advantage with the boxes. Indeed, indeed. Mato, Maurice, what is your fast target with the Vola box in Dow and Nasdaq? Do you have customized target for the first trade? Do you make customized target for the third and fourth? Yes. So Mato, we keep. So in the first 3 trades for my settings, we're not gonna. Hello, Nicola. I'm not going to switch the. So where are we here? So if we come into the first trade, I'm not going to extend that take profit until we're into at least the fourth trade anyway. There's, I would say, no point, but yeah, there's no point. We'll just let it close. It makes more sense, especially in this situation, to let it close originally and that before we open the next trade, and vice versa. Otherwise, if we're extending it down here, maybe it's going to come down, trigger this trade, and it doesn't reach the take profit, and then swings back up, and then we're into the next trade, next trade, next trade. So until we get into sort of the fourth trade, the golden zone, guys. So if I go over to the gold chart here, we have 12 trades available. Before we get into after we get into the third trade, into the fourth, then we can start extending that take profit, and then that fourth trade up to around the eighth and ninth trade. So these 5 trades here is sort of the golden zone for really trying to get a good extension of that take profit and moving it further to gain a bigger profit. Yeah. Speaking of gold, let's check out the MTX for gold. No signals available for the MTX. No worries, Mato. No signals available for the MTX at the moment, and the same on New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Nothing there. We can do another refresh of our daily chart here, the daily trade radar, to see if there's anything new coming up. If there is, nope. So all the same, maybe minus an extra one. So gold, what can we do? We can actually we've got a couple options here. We can set it as an offset daily pivot. So again, for the new people, this is quite a regular trade that we do. We can see here lots of resistance from this line, very clear. So if the market is going to come up once again, I'm expecting a withdrawal from that zone. And if it comes down, then we can activate this big number instead. But between there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up like that. I'm going to use this daily pivot as an indication of Widerstand, so of resistance. This is what we're looking to receive a withdrawal from this area before we get there. So something like this would be pretty much perfect. So we get that hit, not as long as this, hopefully. We get that hit, and then we get a recovery back down, and then that's our take profit hit and done. Us out of a trade in profit. What more can you ask for? So 5 minutes left. We have 1 active, 4 pending trades. No other signals at the moment. We have 3 incomplete signals on gold MTX. Simple fact is daily pivot is in the way. Here was for other reasons. However, here would have been a very good signal. Daily pivot was in the way, and for good reason. We can see that it's actually withdrawing away from that zone. Same here again. There would have been a good trade. Daily pivot's there, and it probably would have nearly taken us out of that trade anyway. So just a matter of waiting for something better to appear. So we have our first trade activated in the Nasdaq. First trade long from our big number / daily pivot box. As the trade. Hi Martina. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope that you're prepared. Moin moin Dennis. Thank you for joining. And to everyone else as well. Bienvenidos, willkommen, welcome. Oh, 3 minutes until our opening comes. After that 3 minutes, we should receive a few more entries into our boxes. So Robert M, hello. Peter, hello, hello. Ralph G, hello. Nicole, wie viel Trades hast du heute gemacht? Mit wie viel Profit? Also Nicole S, du war heute Morgen im Live-Raum. Ich habe nur, was wir haben heute Morgen gemacht. Ingo, hello, and Jürgen D, hello. So here we have the opening. And Franz K, hello. Here we have the opening, second trade set. Let's check over to the others. So let's go to Dow Jones coming straight in, rolling straight down the line. Okay, let's check gold is coming up towards our next offset daily pivot. So lots and lots going on. So now we can delete this one and we can probably set this one at the bottom. There's no vola box signals in between here and there, unfortunately. So we're going to have to just wait it out. Third trade in on the Nasdaq now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare us for I'm going to prepare us to move this take profit should we go into the fourth or fifth trades. And first trade in on the gold. So the more that this comes up, we can actually close this box and we can set up for this this vola box at the top if we wish. So we can come out and we can set this one as the new goal. And if we wanted to, we could then move this towards this goal instead. I know it's only the third trade, and this is a perfect example of the only time that I would want to extend a trade in the first, second, or third trades, just due to the sheer fact that there is nothing in between here and there, in which case we would have wasted 61 points or 60 points in movement, just because there was nowhere for us to put our take profit or set another box into the chart. You can take this one and we can set this vola box. Gold. So first trading gold currently short from our offset daily pivot trade, and this again perfectly set. As you can see, we're following this resistance from the daily pivot, in which case we offset this box. You can see it's not wrapped around it equally. We're using this sell line as a sell. Yeah, it's like if we're placing a pending order, a normal sell pending order at this level. But the great thing is, because it's the Swiss box, we now have a safety net that if it does not retrace from this area and it makes a breakout, then we also have trades set at the pending order just here. So we're actually combining now the Swiss box strategy with the support and resistance strategy, expecting or trying to predict what the market is going to do based on chart analysis. But at the end of the day, if it doesn't go our way, we have that safety net of the Swiss box and the ability to make trades in both directions. Nice, Sec. Nice, nice, nice. And hello. Hi. So now we come in for trade number 4, possibly. So our strategy is constantly evolving due to the steps of the market. Depending on what the market is doing is depending in which direction our strategy is gonna roll. We need to move with the markets, and we don't want to set we don't want to set plate where the market will move like this, and we can't just set a goal to go straight. We have to move with it, and we have to follow the steps of the market. If the market is showing us that there's resistance, or like here, if it's showing us that there's resistance, but we have a straight shot up to the top, then hey, evolve, extend that take profit. If it comes down, then we go into trade number 4, and now we're aiming for the bottom, or we can close it just past this goal here, reactivate that vola box. So we're coming to the close now on Dow Jones. First trade closed, Dow Jones completed, and we can go in for another setup at that big number, reactivate it. Now we have the vola box here, which we're waiting for. Should we reverse back down, we get the big number instead. And here now, trade number 4, and we can also get an extension towards the bottom. We don't have to come all the way down to the bottom. We can close our trade anywhere between here and there. If we come out, zoom out, we can actually check and say, okay, where's the next level of support here? We can say, okay, I think actually it's better for us to aim for this level instead. Then we can just keep it there, or we can come here. You can also come in and briefly mark this out, so that then when we come now into the chart, once the market reaches this level, if it doesn't break through this level and it stops out, then we close it there, because we know that's the next level of support. Oh. So now we wait. We wait for the market to move. Oh, that was quick. So Dow Jones here, trade number 4. Very quick indeed. So extend these stop losses, extend them far away. Why not? We can always set this up towards next big number. Dow Jones can move quite a lot. So I'm quite confident to be able to spread that up. 4th trade. Wow. Gold still in the 1st. And we're still waiting here on the NASDAQ. So here we're going to set up this big, and close that one. We're going to set up this big number now. At the other end, as our take profit is just up that way. Or we can set this just a bit below. I mean, what's this one like? Come down here. 34772. So then we come here. 34772. There it is. And then we've got that vola box. Ah, no, I don't want that vola box there. I'm going to take that big number. The reason I don't want this vola box is purely because I don't want to have a box between two areas of support so tight. One thing I want to avoid is to be bouncing between these two zones and triggering our trades through the vola box. So trade number 5 looks imminent for the FTSE, for the NASDAQ. So we're past our original take profit in the Dow Jones now. We can take our profit now. We can wait for it to move up a little bit further. And NASDAQ has now completed trade number 5. So 5th trade in the sequence, extend that take profit nice and high. Let's wait for this breakout to come. Danke, Nicola. I think I'll close this trade now and take the 70 and just reactivate this big number at the bottom. Take the profit, set the next one. I think we're going to get a reversal now anyway from the way it's moving. Stopping out just before this fib is an indication. So now we go back to the vola. We can see that we've now at the 0.5%, so we've increased that by a lot more profit. Let's take a look. So gold is coming back up now to this resistance point. Let's wait and see if it's going to continue its reversal or if it's going to break through. And we now have the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is the next one for us to close. Not so much, Doris. They move similar, but don't base anything on the movement of another. Aha, you closed the Dow trade. Mato closed the Dow trade. Before or after? Good. Nice, nice. Profit is better than no profit, Mato. Im Dow, Andreas. Also das Dow Jones ist hier. Das ist das Gleiche. Große und Ziel ist immer das Gleiche. Von allem Markt. No, the thing is, Nasdaq, I have extended. Here is my stop losses. I moved them away. Stop loss would be here. I moved it. If you don't know how to do that, you can press Alt on the keyboard, and then you can click and drag. If not, come to Options, go to here, and click here, Trade Level Anzeigen, or unclick this one, and then go to Handle, einklick Handel aktivieren, confirm, OK, and then it allows you to move as you wish. Stefan. I don't have another Ziel. Also, you're talking about here. I never use these. This I don't use. I will only use this if I need to go to the toilet. Yeah. or if I need to go to the shop, or if I need to leave, but I don't want to close the trade, I say, okay, here I have a trade going. Okay, I'm in fifth trade. Yeah, so if I go over here, take a look, say fifth trade, okay, we're in 0.4% drawdown. Okay, I will let it go to the eighth trade. I don't want to open number 9, so I say, okay, maximum for loss is 5%. And I go in here and I put in 2%, then I turn it on, and then I go, and then I leave it. And then you can leave it. Here, no, I don't use this one either. ABC, no, everything is manual. Here, I wanna manually move this towards the next resistance or the next support. I'm trading to the levels in which the market is moving. So here, it's all in levels. So you got the support levels here. So original take profit, again stop out, support, resistance, all the way through here, supported. Here again and again, resisting. And then the next level after this could be, well, we got a level just here at this zone. Yeah, so we could even move this down to here, and this is the next level. Yeah, or we can say, okay, if it breaks this level, then I want to hit this one, or I want to go to the big number. And this is where you'll find the best way to extend any take profit. Yes, Stefan, every time. Manual. I know the Swiss box is automatic, but hey, we have to do some work, right? We have to make it seem like we're working for it. Yes, Doris, we can change it at any time. So look, if I come over here, so I'm going to change this 0.076. So if we put here 0.09 for an example, and I go auto, and then I click, you see it move? And then if I put, here 1, yeah, it moves. However, I want to control exactly where I want to put that take profit. Yeah, try it in demo. Anything new, guys, try it in demo first, please. Yes, this can happen, Stefan. This can happen. However, we try to keep it as easy as possible. Stop loss lines at the bottom, drag, drop it here. Or if you want, you can then use the Swiss box and you can set your stop loss multiplicator further away, however you like. I like, me personally, I like to move it manual. Doris, no problem, no worries. Is it right that you are trading on the Euro Nick? No, this is the Nasdaq. So I think with GBE, this is the US Tech, it's called. So right now, this is a US Tech 100, the Nasdaq. So we got Nasdaq in the afternoon, Dow Jones in the afternoon, gold in the afternoon, DAX in the morning, FTSE in the morning, and also Dow Jones in the morning too. Take care, Romain. Thank you for joining. Hope you had a good week, and we'll see each other next week. Take care. Where are our trades? So nothing going on. Gold? Nope. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Yes, Martina. So of course from the deutschen Bereich ist nur Dach, Leute. Also Deutschland, Schweiz or Österreich, Austria. However, on the international side, we have people from everywhere. We got Ireland, England, Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. We have people in Spain, Mallorca. There's people who live in Africa, lots of different countries. But yes, very, very international side for the international side. Good question, Stefan. Stefan, please call your coach. I don't know who your coach is. Call the coach and ask them. Say, hey, I want to join in the live sessions now with Maurice. I want to join in the Power Hour, and I want to. Can you tell us, or can you get me the access? How do I get the access? I need it. So good shout, guys. So the Dow, there's a vola box here. I didn't take the vola box in Dow simply because I don't want to get caught up between a big number and a Fibonacci. And it's no 20 points for the Dow, guys. 20 points vola box. You want to change it, indicators, vola box, Eingaben, and then change the box size here to whatever your box size is here. Okay, but I didn't take this one simply because right here we have a bit of a resistance, or it's a Fibonacci, and there's a big number. So what I don't want to happen is for us to be going up and down, and our box is right in the middle of this. Correct, Andreas. Thank you very much, Mato T. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Stefan, changing. No, Stefan, I think you can adjust where the big numbers go, but we don't want to adjust the size of a big number. Or the big number is just a big number. It's a big number in the market price. So, indicators, big numbers. Oh, I don't know. I've never changed these before. They are just big numbers. They're set to go wherever it is. A big number shift. Maybe it's a 0. No idea. It's just set there. So big numbers. The box will always stay the same. The size of the box will never change. The big numbers are big numbers because they're just big numbers in the price of the market. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. So the box size will always stay the same. Yeah. So it doesn't matter where you put it. If I put the box size here, it's still 12.5 points on the DAX. If I put the box here, it's still the same size. Yeah. The big number is here. That's exactly where I'm going to put it. If you want to make it bigger, then you just put 15. And then it makes it bigger. Then it goes there instead. You want to put it back to 12.5, put it back to 12.5, and it gets smaller. Yeah. Big number will always stay where it is. Size of the box is completely up to you. So entry into the Dow Jones. Big number now. Yes, Stefan. So the Volobox originally, when you upload the Volobox into any chart, it will always come up with 15 points, right? But depending on how you are trading the market, so for example, here my Nasdaq, I use a box size of 12. So I change the size of my Voloboxes in the indicators in Volobox, and I change it to 12 from 15. And then the Volobox will search for different places. Look, if I come in here and I search for a box size of 17, yeah, you're going to see it's going to recalculate where the Voloboxes are. You go OK, and you see then it's recalculated. If I go back in and I change it to 5, and it changes them. So these ones are all in the same place at the moment. Sometimes they actually change place depending on the size. Maybe if I go 25, for an example. Oh, they're all in the same place. Okay, not a great example, but yes. So 12 it is, and it searches for 12. This one is 14.4 because that's the minimum size of this Volobox available. Yeah, you just need to change it yourself depending on the size of your box that you trade. If you want to trade 15 in the Nasdaq, then trade 15 in the Nasdaq. Your Volobox is already set at 15. It's like here in the Dow Jones, I use a box size of 20. So I'm going to set my Volobox to also look for boxes of 20. It makes no sense if I'm trading a box of 20 with my settings and then I'm using a Volobox as 15, because then it changes the settings. Then I have not so many trades. Thank you very much, Robert M. Thank you. See you next week. So gold is pushing up. There we are in trade number 2. So it's broken the resistance. So because it's now past 4 o'clock, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go along and get rid of all of the pending orders, as I don't want to trade any more trades. So 0 pending, 3 active trades. I'm sure there was some news coming out that was just 6 minutes ago. Nothing that big, but 12.5, Dennis. 12,5. And let's see if we get a break now on the Nasdaq pulling through. And here we get a small break. So another reversal in the same area. However, every time we're getting a slightly higher high, very, very minuscule there. However, a higher high. So there is trade number 2. Quiet, quiet, quiet. How is everyone else getting on anyway? Thank you, Ulrich, and good. Thanks for the moderation, and good luck on Sunday. Thank you very much. Thank you too. Martina, how do I open the chart you are in now? I am pretty new in demo and have only the basic charts in my trainer. Ah, okay. Oh, you're brand new today. Okay, wow. Okay, Martina, maybe not the best place for you to start in here. This is a much very aggressive stance for for a first day. So opening a new chart. So let's go out, out, out. So usually you're going to be seeing something similar to this. At the bottom, you have all of your individual charts, right? Up in the corner, we got a market watch, and it has all of the markets in here, yeah? Then we have our navigator, and it has everything in there, yeah? Bring this down. Next to the navigator, we have a terminal. Click on the terminal, and then we get everything there, yeah? So if you don't have the markets that you would like, go to symbol, and in here you can find everything you need. Mainly FX, FXC, indices 1 and 2, and gold is all you need, yeah? Then, if you want to get this chart, which one was we looking at? We're looking at this one, right? If you want to get, it's called US Tech on yours, I suppose. So US 100, right click, new chart. Here's the chart. Right click, Vorlagen, template, and then choose your template. Yeah, that one has a Volabox in there. So unless you have a Volabox, if you have Volabox here, you can click this one here, and then it will come up. You go back to the 5 minute, go into the 1 minute. Once this is in, here's your Swiss box. Double click the Swiss box. Magic number needs to be changed to whatever you want. Click OK, and there's your Swiss box. Wow, Ulrich, smashing day, 0.98%. More than me at the moment. Thank you, Stefan. Glad you enjoyed it. Martina. Good. Bam. Bam. Love it, Ulrich. Smashing. Nice work, Ulrich. Good stuff. What do I prefer now in Dow Jones, big number, or Volabox? Here, well, I guess you would have actually been out of that Volabox with your normal settings, that is. Let me just measure this. So yeah, you would actually be out of that Volabox from the first trade. I know. But there's always the but. We never know what will happen. Lucky it broke out of the big number. It could have just bounced back from that big number and back down. And that's also good for me. 20 points. But the thing is, I've been in that situation before, so that's why I'm a big fan in learning from mistakes. I believe that on the demo you need to make all the mistakes possible. Make as many mistakes as you can. Do them on purpose, do them by accident, it doesn't matter. Just go through the mistakes so you learn exactly what you shouldn't do. Ralph G. No problem. Schönes Wochenende, Alois. Danke, danke. Bis Montag. Dieter, Maurice, have a nice weekend. Thank you, Dieter. Glad you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next week. Have a good weekend. Here we go. Thank you, Joachim. It's always a pleasure. Schöne Wochenende. So we got 14 minutes left of the live room for everyone. 4:30. We're either going to hedge the positions, close them, whatever happens. Most of them, they're going to be closed or hedged. Yeah, of course. If it's not in profit, they're going to get hedged. If it's in profit, they get closed. So, yeah, quick preview. So 7 trades closed so far, 147 euros and 31 cents. That's 0.49% for the day. That's pretty much our first target of the day anyway. So for those of you who don't know, my targets are 0.5% to 1% a day. So we've cleared in our 0.5%. It's not so bad at all. We're just under by probably about 3 euros. So yeah, no complaints there. We've got 3 trades here. They're all very low in terms of trades. Fifth trade, we've got 7 trades left there. Come over to gold, second trade, we've got 10 trades left here. And then in the Dow Jones, we're in the third trade. We've got 9 trades left in this one. I can happily hedge all of these right now and close them all on Monday. And yeah, probably get even better results than now. Also very happy to do that. I'm not too fussed. I think it might be the best option for these two at least to get a hedge on both of these, the gold and Dow Jones. And then over here on the Nasdaq, I'm pretty sure we're going to break out at any time soon. Really hoping that it's going to get that little break past this resistance, and then we can close it probably somewhere around here is where I'm looking for. So unlock that button now and wait for a manual exit. Waiting for this break. Taking its time, but I'm sure it's coming. If not, no worries. We'll just hedge the position. Continue back Monday afternoon. So gold, unlock. I'm hedging this gold position. Easy. hedged. DAX. I think I hedged this position too. Ah, fuck. Every time. So I've closed the position instead. Now we've lost 0.09% for the day. Fuck. No worries. We get the breakout now in the Nasdaq, so it's not so bad. Bad for the statistics, yes, Stefan. Indeed. It happens often, so I've done that a few times. Normally on a Friday, end of the week, weekend's coming, end of the day, last trades, and we just get that button wrong each time. So on the next pull up from Nasdaq here, we'll get that close. So what does it leave us on? Follow box. What's the count? So 30. We want that just above. Let's say we want like 30 euros off this, at least 30 euros, and we'll close it. So that's us closed. 0.5% done, at least. And we've got a hedge release for Monday afternoon. So there's gold hedge release. You're fired. No, it happens often. I think there's a few people in here who can vouch for that. Luckily, it's never happened with a big hedge, but it's happened with, you know, sort of 1 and 2% hedges before. Go to hedge it, and I press close all, alles schließen. Maybe it's because it's in German and it doesn't compute fast enough for me. I'm not sure, but it's annoying. Lucky the last few times they've been very low, so that was what, 20 euros. Could have been worse. I will let it run in demo. Have a nice weekend and win on Sunday for you, Maurice. Thank you very much, Andreas M. Have a good weekend. Thank you for joining. Let's just do a quick recap here. So 9 trades closed, 159 euros and 4 cents profit. That's 0.52% for Friday. We can actually do a weekly recap if we go over here. The last week, okay, so the last week it says 7.92%. However, this number is 7.92% of the account right now. Okay, so it's actually more than that. But hey, what a week! What a week! 57 trades closed. I guess there's probably a lot of volume being created there in the last week there. So that's very good. Definitely huge volumes of lots traded. Great profit, and we'll be back definitely for next week. So a bit of a drawdown today. However, at least we've hit our first target of 0.5%. No complaints from me. I hope everyone has a very good weekend. Everyone watching through the live stream channels, please, if you would like to test these tools out for yourself, please visit the website www.TradersClub24.com. 30-day free trial. Sign up with the email address, name, and number, and someone will be in contact with you shortly after. Failing that, we have WhatsApp available and Skype. Click on the links and it will take you directly to Trading Coach's personal Skype, and you can message with him there. For everyone else, like I said, have a great weekend. Wait, Mario, hey Maurice, man kann immer sehr schwer erkennen, was für ein Chart gerade. Okay, Mario. Also hier oben ist ganz schwer das sehen, aber hier im Box, in das Swissbox hier, kann das hier immer da sehen. XAU, Gold und die Chart, also Chart ist up here, ist a bit small, aber ich bin immer auf die 1 Minute oder 5 Minuten Charts, immer. So yeah, guys, have a great weekend. Thank you for joining. We'll be back again on Monday morning and afternoon. So please be there, same time, same place with me, your host, Maurice Rothwell. Have a great afternoon. Have a great weekend. Wish England luck. Want to see everyone in England t-shirts on Monday morning. So guys, take care. Stefan, it's the summary is done inside the Konto history.